What is up, guys? Shinzo here, and these are my 3 tips to make your Inktober go a little bit smoother, a lot more productive, and a lot less stressful. If you'd like to see my full Inktober 2019 playlist, go ahead and click here. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to like, and as always, feel free to share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. So tip number 1 is to simply organize your ideas and to plan ahead. Now, this can be done in a number of ways. I chose to use this planner and I wrote down every prompt. That way I wouldn't be looking at the prompts list on my phone. I would have all the information in front of me, and anytime I had inspiration or an idea, I could simply refer to this planner. It just makes my workflow a lot smoother and it helps me organize my ideas quite a bit. So that would be my first recommendation, is to organize your ideas, because Inktober can get a little bit overwhelming, especially when you're putting all your effort and energy into one prompt from day to day. You can kind of lose sight of some of those great ideas, and you don't want to let any of those ideas slip by. So this is a great way to kind of streamline that whole inspiration process. And like I said, there's multiple ways to do this. You could use the Notes app on your phone or the Calendar app on your phone, but for me, this was just the easiest way to have all the information right in front of me, readily available. So now that we've planned ahead and organized, I can jump into tip number 2, which is to consider using templates. So with a challenge like Inktober, it's inevitable that sooner or later you'll find yourself in a position where you're kind of in a rush and you're trying to put out a sketch really quick. And in those situations, at least for myself, my artwork can get a little bit sloppy. But if I've already planned ahead and I know kind of what I want to draw, I can at least make a template ahead of time so that I can work around that template, and I'll know that at least a good portion of my drawing will be tight and balanced, and it'll look a little bit cleaner that way. So tip number 2 is to consider using templates to kind of balance out your drawings and add some structure and make things look a little bit cleaner. I make my templates by printing out very simple silhouette type artwork that I can use to frame my sketches around. Then I take those printouts and I glue them to a piece of poster board, and then I use an X-Acto knife to cut those out, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Tip number 3 is to make a social commitment. So I know a lot of people don't like to put too much pressure on Inktober, but for me, I wanted to use this opportunity to kind of challenge myself and to try to tighten up my illustration skills quite a bit. So a few weeks before October, I got online and I got on my Instagram and I let people know that I was doing Inktober and that they can expect to see daily drawings from my Instagram feed. This is more of a mental thing. Nobody's really going to bully me for not putting up a daily sketch, but for me, it's one of those things that if I say I'm going to do it, I want to go ahead and do it, and I like to see my commitments through. So it puts just the right amount of pressure on me and makes me kind of rise to the occasion and make sure that I get a drawing out every day, or at least try to. So those are my 3 tips for Inktober, guys. Thank you for watching, and good luck on your Inktober 2019 adventures.